I'd like to show you another Spanish tense which is called Futuro próximo, which means near future. However, this tense is more known behind the name going to future, and you can see it from the example sentence already. So the sentence says, I am going to visit my friend. So clearly, this expresses something that is going to happen in the future, and it is a plan, so that the exact time is not important. The only important thing is that it will happen sometime in the future, and that you're pretty sure about the fact that it's going to happen, because it's a plan, it's something you have scheduled. So that's when we use this type of tense in English just as well as in Spanish. But the thing I want to point out is the actual structure of the tense right here, which is expressed in these three words. So the first one is the verb go in the gerund form, so it has the ing ending right here. Then we have the preposition to, and then we have the verb that expresses the actual activity or the action that you are going to do in the future, and it's in the infinitive form. So we have go to infinitive. And the structure is almost the same in Spanish. You can see right here, we have ir, a, and the infinitive. So to go, to, verb. I'm going to write the English equivalent right here. So going to plus the verb. The only difference here is that while in English we put the verb go into the gerund form, in Spanish we conjugate it. And we conjugate it in the tense that we already have learned in the previous videos, which was the present simple or presente de indicativo. So now I'm going to run through this chart quickly so that you can familiarize yourself with the tense and see how it works in different persons. If I wanted to say I am going to do something, or in this case I am going to sing, I would say voy a cantar or yo voy a cantar. Just a quick reminder about these persons right here. You can say them in the Spanish sentence, but you don't have to, and most people don't. Just because the person is already evident from the form of the verb that the verb is in. So, voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van. You can see that the form changes with every person. That is why you don't have to say yo voy, but if you say voy, everyone knows that you're talking in the first person. So again, you can say these, you don't have to. I'll be saying them just for the purpose of the video. So, yo voy a cantar, I am going to sing. Tú vas a vivir, you are going to live. Él va a comer, he is going to eat. Nosotros vamos a bailar, we are going to dance. Vosotros vais a escribir, you in the plural form are going to write. Ellos van a ir, they are going to go. So you can see the structure right here very clearly. Ir in the conjugated form, preposition a, and the actual verb in the infinitive form. So the only thing you have to know here is the actual conjugation of the verb ir. Voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van. Don't forget the a right here, the preposition. Just as in English you couldn't say going sing or going walk or going whatever. The preposition has to be there, and so it has to be there in the Spanish version as well. And then the infinitive. That's all. So this tense is going to be very useful since we're talking about traveling, and traveling usually involves some planning, some plans for the future about where you're going to travel and what you're going to see there. So that's why this tense is going to come very handy in the future videos.